Welcome to the Selectmen's Meeting, April 24th. And first, Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, this meeting is being broadcast and recorded for rebroadcast. First up is the acceptance of the minutes.
Don't have any.
We have
Don't
no
have any.
minutes.
Okay, approval warrants and signed purchase orders. We have them here. And these are completed. Yes, I'll pass them back. You guys are really good tonight. Public
had some time.
communications. Roland?
Okay, first we have a memo from Peggy to the Board of Selectmen in reference to a public meeting that's being held by the National River Study Committee. Will be held April 27th at NRWA Land Facilities in Groton. And I know there's an address here. Where is it? There it is.
592.
592 Main Street in Groton. And is there any time? Okay, this is a study committee meeting to basically look at the Nashua River, the Squanicook River, and get public input as to what they're doing in the study committee.
It's 7 to 9 p.m.
7 and 9 p.m.? Okay. Roland, can you read the next one too, please? Because Melissa's
Green
on
up.
hiatus.
Yes,
I
green
forgot
up.
my tablet.
Pepperell Green Up. The 21st annual cleanup of roadside litter and trash on public lands in Pepperell began Saturday, April 15th and continues through Sunday, April 30th. A map of Pepperell and a sign-up list will be posted in the Lawrence Library the first week of April. So it's already posted. Please stop by and sign up and pick up some garbage bags, public lands to pick up, including roadsides, sidewalks, parking lots, schools, and rail trail, conservation land, hiking trails, and other areas. Anyone can participate, individuals, families, scouts, groups, organizations, businesses, etc., and everyone's efforts make a difference. Filled bags can be left curbside, and the Pepperell Highway Department will pick up the bags along the roadside beginning Monday, May 1st. And Don Armstrong has sent us the notification, and he thanks everybody for participating and taking pride in Pepperell.
Yeah, they do a great job every year. How long have you been doing that now? Like
21 years.
21 years.
Thank you to
And there's
those.
signs up everywhere, which is
Yeah.
great.
work.
And I
That works so
appreciate
hard on
it.
that.
Yeah, they do.
Do they have a committee?
Big help.
No, it's just him and Ellie.
Wow.
That's impressive.
It is
Because
impressive.
there are signs up everywhere, and they're serious
Yeah,
looking
they do a
signs.
good job.
I don't think there's, not that I'm aware of.
We probably should recognize them sometime down the road.
We can have them in.
Yeah, really. And, you know, when we have the opportunity to do
pretty
that, I think they're great. The next Veterans Breakfast is May 13th at the VFW, which is on a Saturday from 8:30 to 10, and the sponsors are the Pepperell Business Association, Community Church of Pepperell, and Doc Davis's Ice Cream. So we have 3 sponsors for that event. We're excited. We love helping out our active duty soldiers and our veterans that come there for a free breakfast and their families. So again, everybody's welcome from that group, May 13th at the VFW on a Saturday.
So when Doc Davis sponsors, do they bring ice
I was
cream?
going to say, are we going to have ice
I don't
cream
know.
on
That's
our
good-
pancakes?
That's a good question.
That's it.
I'll have to ask Billy. Say, Billy, can you bring some ice cream in, please?
There you go.
I mean, a little vanilla with your pancakes
They used to
never really
make,
hurt.
what was that special we used to make with the bananas? And they used to put on the bottom, it's almost like a sundae, but they had the.
Banana split.
Banana
No, it
split.
sounds like it's in a cup.
Oh, Jim Dandy.
Oh, that's what you guys used to call them?
I think so.
Yeah. They had a name for it at Doc Davis, Doc Special or something.
Yes, that was their banana, it was the
I
up
Phil might
from a
know
banana
because Phil's been
split.
around. Because Phil's 72 years old. He's been around since, well, I don't know, when were you born, Phil?
72 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
72 years ago.
I meant when? 72 years ago. In Pepperell, right? Yeah. And you used to go to Doc Davis's a lot, I'm sure, as a kid.
Yep.
And so did I. Yeah, yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, Jim Dandy would be the friendly
The
version.
friendlies.
Friendly's version of that.
Yeah.
I'll think of it before the meeting's
Equally
over. They had a special name for it. Anyhow, okay, let's move on to, any announcements from the public?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Phil.
I mentioned this before the chairman arrived, but
I had a discussion with an elderly person, a couple of them, as a matter of fact, down at the Habitat Village. There's a lot of unhappy people down there. I'm sure you people are aware of it. Something's gotta be done.
Do you have specific information for us? What causing the
repairs
unhappiness?
aren't being done.
Okay.
For one thing, there's one woman's had a shower, plain shower head that hasn't been working for 4 years.
What?
Goodness.
Now, she'd like to take a shower.
That's crazy.
And I think a shower head is pretty
Yeah.
simple to fix.
Well-
Seems like.
Take a tour maybe, or take a walk over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they have a
Porches,
work,
the porch boards are rotting, 4 boards overhead, that they walk on the 3rd floor, and the people on the 2nd floor are concerned about
so what's the housing authority board doing about it?
it. According to the people that live there, nothing.
Okay.
And the meetings that they have, they've been told they can't go to them. And those are open meetings, I
Right,
know
they-
that
they-
for a fact, you know. And when they plan a board meeting, if they decide they wanna go to it, they change the meeting, so they don't even know when the meetings are.
Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, it's
I
not-
mean, it's very confusing for the elderly when they just confuse them to where they gotta go and what time the meeting is. or,
Sure.
You know, if they change the time of the meeting, they're having a hard time there. They're old people, and they're just confusing them, and the person in charge, they go to her with a complaint. Now, this is word of mouth.
Right, I
Sure.
understand.
I don't know for a
Okay.
fact.
Right.
But they tell me that they go to her with a complaint, and she says it's not my problem. Go to the board.
Well, we'll have the town administrator look
And
into
they
that.
tell her, well, you're in
Yeah,
charge.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's definitely
Is your
something.
I thought we had
to
some
look into,
issues
for
in the
sure.
past too, didn't we?
Yeah, we,
We've had this
We
discussion.
had a lady come in and complain
Yeah.
about the elevator.
The
Yes.
elevator, that was it, thank you.
yeah,
Well, I've been here before with this same
check
type
it
of
out.
Okay.
concern, and somebody said they were gonna go down and look
Well, why don't we
into
do
it.
this? Why don't you make that an agenda item,
Sure.
and that way
We
we'll
want
have
their
get some
board
action
here.
on it. But we'll
Yeah.
get a report back from the town administrator.
And maybe
Sure.
some of the people will come in and tell us
said
firsthand
that
what's
too, but
going on, you
They
know?
don't go out at night,
Sure.
Okay.
you know, they're elderly.
Sure.
They had one woman come into you, her name.
Yeah, she was in the back.
She was here,
remember?
yeah, about the
Yeah.
elevator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we followed through on that.
I know you
I
did.
talked with the
Well,
executive
she's been
director.
here a couple of times, I can't
Okay.
think of her name.
And even if they can't come in at
It's a
night,
heavy
if they
set
come
one.
in, you know, before the meeting and
Yep.
give Mark, or at least talk to Mark, he can take a
Sure.
list of what's going on, and then he can give it
Yeah,
to
Well, I
us.
told him that
too. They
Mark's
can't come.
a real nice guy. Forgive me, Lord. Told him that Mark's a real nice guy. You can go to his office
Oh, my
during the
God.
day, and if he's there, and he's
Yeah.
not busy, he'll give you 5 minutes to talk to him about
Absolutely.
any problem you have. And he will look into it.
I will.
Yeah. Okay, so why don't we
Oh,
do, we'll have the town administrator.
Make it
look into
bombarded.
I'm used to it, Phil.
You know,
It's
a
okay.
reasonable
No,
request,
it's a good,
and he'll set up an appointment. you know.
20 minutes, okay.
Yeah.
yeah, anytime. It's at Melissa's point, you know,
So why don't
But
we do that?
I also told them that they should make up a list of people,
That would be
yeah,
great.
of issues.
Oh, yeah.
and,
Your problems that
you know, put it into a form of a letter,
send it
send a
out.
letter to the person in charge,
Yeah.
send a letter to Mark CC,
Sure.
send a letter to the board, send a letter to Channel 5, and send a letter to the elderly
I mean, they have,
Massachusetts.
they have a
elderly.
working budget, don't they? And
They
and
do.
does the maintenance over there?
Well, if a maintenance person is hired, actually,
There's a young fellow that's just been
Several.
hired.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they,
there's several people.
yeah, right?
Not that I want to volunteer Sue, poor Sue, she's not here, but there's got to be somebody over at the senior center too, so if they aren't sure how to write the letter or do that, there's got to
Sure.
be somebody that could help, even if there was one person, you know, who could help facilitate that. That might be even something that over there they could help them write
Well,
up.
the person that we have is doing stuff there now with some problem people. She's busy,
Yeah.
she's very busy, you know, I mean,
We have another person in the
Well,
budget. this-
okay, well,
this
Mark,
year's
you'll,
budget.
you'll dig
Yeah,
into it.
we will.
And
We will.
get some points of
Ju-
contact.
Just for, just for the board.
I would mention that.
Oh,
and
it's
you guys
important
can
because-
No, it's very important.
Yeah.
Do whatever you can.
They're at the mercy of those that are there in that respect, so
Right,
they need
they're
help.
at the mercy of the people that aren't doing their job.
Exactly.
Th-
And
They're
the
also,
board, i.e. board, is not doing their job,
Okay,
in my opinion.
okay.
there's supposed to be tenant representatives on the board that tenants can go to and say,
That's what I thought.
this problem isn't being resolved, or the issues.
It's like a
like
condo
that.
association quote, I mean, it's
Yeah.
the way they
Right.
operate.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
Right?
Yeah. I'll look into it and
Okay.
report back.
Because there is one now, right? That,
The state just increased it
Yeah.
to a second one.
okay.
Okay, okay, we'll check into it.
Sure.
I
But
think
I'd
that
be-
the board should have a meeting with these people.
Oh, yeah, well, this
I'd
is
be
fine, just get some
interested to
information.
know-
Yeah,
Sure. I'll
If
help, Phil.
their
answer their
tenant
questions.
representative is actually participating in their meetings, or, you know, is there something else going on where, you know, it gets moved around, so, and not being communicated properly, so it, because it's
Well, it's
definitely, they have to
like-
follow
it's
open
like-
meeting laws.
Yes.
Steve and I were talking today at the polls. You can please some of the people some of the time, but not all the people
Yeah.
all the time. Now, this is hearsay coming from, I think I talked to 3 people there. How many people are down there? 100? So I don't know.
Yeah, we'll look into it,
It's all hearsay.
sure.
Okay,
But some of those seem like really legitimate safety concerns, especially if you've got rotted boards and things like that, or things that are affecting the use of the inside of their space so that it jeopardizes their own health and welfare. That's beyond just not being able to please some of the people some of the time.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, that's, those
you
are,
Some of the
take a
things
shower,
that-
that's a problem.
yeah, that's
Things
a,
they
that's a
talked
big
about,
deal.
Yeah,
it seemed like they could be taken care of very easily.
that, especially the shower head.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, that was only one.
I don't know, I'm
Right.
sure there's a
I'm
list.
not gonna go into some of the others.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
Let's move on to town
sir.
administrator. Thank you, Phil.
Thank you, Phil.
Can move on to town administrator's report.
Thank you, Stephen. Right out of the box is National Grid held their the Energy Efficiency Summit at Holy Cross College on April 13th, and Steve Parker, myself, and Ken Kalinowski, our DPW Director, Town Engineer, attended. It was a well-attended, very prestigious event, and let me tell you what the impact is for the town. As we're waiting on the second application for Green Communities monies, $250,000 of grant funding. Just by being in attendance, we received a certificate, one, I try to get 2 for the town, but 10% discount. And if you looked at the laundry list of projects that we have proposed, that's roughly about $7,700 of rebates to the town that we'll get. So, very important. And it also, we met our representatives, they talked about a number of financing options for healthy school buildings, LED streetlights, which will be coming up. I'm working on a plan to take a good hard look at that, and perhaps our next Green Communities grant will address that directly. I think there are 416 lamps in town, Peggy, if my memory serves me correctly.
Sounds about right.
In that vicinity. So they had a lot of strategies along those lines. And once again, we got to meet a lot of the key players at National Grid. Scott Farrar, who's helping us out with the double poles, was there, and his staff, and I happened to meet his boss and talk with the various staff people that were there. It was a very productive summit.
Do we know who replaces Iris?
We haven't got that word yet.
Hurrah for Scott Farrar.
We haven't got that word yet. But Sean McGlynn is Sean McGloin is our new representative.
Oh, yeah?
Bill Isaacson, who had been
Okay.
working with us on the schools and various
Okay.
projects,
Okay.
has been reassigned. And they had a number of good speakers. It was a very, very well-attended event.
Okay.
Second item, if I could, just to give the board an update on its investment and commitment to the Army Covenant. The Army Community Covenant produced, we have a aerial bucket training class where we're sending 2 to 3 of our staff people that will be at Devon's. It's a local training class. I believe there's at least a couple dozen people that will be attending from a half a dozen communities. I provided you with the attachment, and it's a very important thing. Let me just explain why, in my humble opinion. Not only do our staff get to go to this in the morning and come back and serve the general public in the afternoon, otherwise they'd be traveling in some cases all the way down to Plymouth, the Cape, out west, and that really takes up an entire day.
Oh, yeah,
So
sure.
there's a level of efficiencies here, and you know the Army Covenant, and Melissa's participated in it and Roland as well, and it's an important training aspect, and we're really trying to make Devon's a focal point so we can get our people there and get them back
That's awesome.
and get the
Yeah.
good training.
I was wondering about that. We haven't seen much feedback from that, those meetings you had earlier, remember?
Yes.
And it's been a while, so this is good to see some results come from that.
Yeah, the
that's
training
good. Yeah.
classes are coming up this week on the 26th, and I want to give a shout out to David Blazon, who's the DPW director for Devon's. He works with Thatcher Keyser. He helped set this up, and also to Ken and his staff for participating and to helping out. Third item I wanted to appraise the board of is the really great health fair that we had. You know, the most interesting thing about writing budgets, and Melissa's a former chair of the Finance Committee, and Roland's expertise in business, and yours too, Stephen, you know, you really can't stand still in this business. And we're working on a number of health and wellness programs. The health fair brought in 16 different health providers for our town employees, about ways to really strengthen our local health and wellness for our own workers. It was very well attended. I'd like to see it better attended in the future. They talked about various health programs, dietary strategies, various insurance packages, and an assortment of resourceful ways to improve healthiness and personal fitness. And I think as we do that, the team gets stronger, and we avoid a lot of insurance matters that perhaps can happen in the field. So I tip my hat to Debbie Nutter. She and her staff did a fantastic job, and I know Mr. Parker was there indulging in a fair amount of pizza. So he was in
Healthy pizza.
the healthy
I
pizza.
was just gonna say,
The unhealthy
that does
one.
not fit in with the healthy
And the
health fair.
gluten-free whoopie pies.
Gluten-free
Oh,
whoopie pie.
that sounds delicious.
Yes.
That they came back to town hall, didn't last too long.
That's kind of evil.
No.
Yeah.
And the last piece, we've been batting this around a little bit, but just for the general public and for the board's update, we have been in contact with Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito's office to arrange for the signing of our first community compact. We went about this in a very strategic and a very thoughtful way. I want to just point that out, because not only do we maximize the amount of grant funds that we're going to go after, we're going to seek, through this community compact, a $45,000 new master plan for the town. And we're also going to look at a $78,000 improvement to our, for new town computer servers and software. That's Martin Kadek has been working on very hard, I might add. And so we'll gain hopefully a competitive advantage by being designated as well. We adhere to best practices that the state's been really pushing along. And I've been in touch with the Lieutenant Governor's schedule. They had a little bit of a hiccup with regards to staff person and some conflict in schedule. But we hope to have this set up, Peggy, correct me if I'm wrong, for the afternoon of May 4th. So it's coming up pretty quick, if you could hold that time, next week. So right
That's
after,
pretty quick.
right after town meeting. So we're looking for confirmation back. We have reserved the art room at the library, and Deb Spratt and her staff have been great to work with on that.
How much is community compact kicking in from the grant side in terms of the total? Do you remember those numbers?
Yeah, $123,000 application.
Right.
We don't know if the entire, the process is, it's a
Yeah.
two-part process, as you
Okay.
know. Sign the community compact, and then the grants become activated,
Right.
and then you get a chance to go after the
Okay,
123,000.
that's what I thought. It's a process to get to it.
It's
It's
a-
not just, they don't just write you out a check.
No,
Yeah, okay.
but we've been working this very hard, and we've also been working closely with Sheila Harrington, Representative Harrington, and Senator Eileen
We
Donahue
have it
staff.
for 2 o'clock on the 4th, right?
What time?
Sounds right.
Is it 2 o'clock on the 4th? I know they, it
That's
was in
what
the
I put,
afternoon.
that's what I put in
She's
my
got it.
calendar.
She's got her calendar out. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that it didn't change.
I hope it didn't.
I'll just make believe.
1 to 3 at the library.
Okay,
Okay.
so I will change that then.
1 to 3.
Yes.
What day is that again? Not the
That's
date.
next
actual-
Thursday.
I can't change it.
Next
It was
Thursday.
And then you have it at 2 o'clock.
Oh, see, you know what? I have it. I have the
Well-
calendar alert
We're ho-
sent from here, so you may just
Oh.
have to amend that and resend it.
Yeah, we will redo it. We're holding 1 to 3 because the
Got it.
Lieutenant
Is this
Governor.
on, is this on the agenda?
Huh?
So
So
I
it is.
will.
Just kidding.
It is.
Yeah, it was from 2 to 2:30.
All right, I'm gonna update it so that I
Signature
have the
must have
same
come off
thing,
of-
just to be safe.
Off the
The invite.
invitation, right?
Okay.
Right.
But the invitation says 1 o'clock, but then he has another entry at 2.
Oh,
We're waiting for confirmation back.
okay,
I think
so
that's the
but
bottom
that's,
line.
that's the go time.
That-
1 to
exactly.
3 on next Thursday at the library.
Right,
Okay.
okay.
And we should know any day now whether or not she can be here at that time.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
All right, well, I have it in there now for both times, just to be safe.
Now we'll have a party without her.
That's it, we got plenty of food, so we're all set to go.
Pizza and
Healthy
whoopie
food.
pies.
That's right. We'll put-
Steve's not paying any
He's
attention
in-
over there
he's in
now,
charge.
off.
Whoopie pies, I heard that.
And one last thing, I wasn't able, we had already filed this and had this ready for the board. The town does intend to hold a workshop plus on the new proposed regional emergency communication center. I think it's important to have really good facts out there. I'll just say that. I know we've worked hard, it's a fairly complex area. The town is not going to, we're going to provide the most updated and advanced information that we can provide. I know I dropped off some flyers down at the senior center, talked to a lot of seniors about it, talked to anybody that would listen.
And you have some information on the town website now, too.
Posted on the website.
It's on
So they know.
Facebook
Yep,
It's on
as well.
Facebook. Yep, thank you. And the actual proposal with Northern Middlesex Regional Emergency Communication Center is posted on our website as well. We've been handing out copies of it. I think it's important for people to really take a step back, take a pause, listen, understand the issue. There are over 30 of these RECCs in the state. The Executive Office of Public Safety has put a ton of information up on their website, on the mass.gov. And we will be doing the same thing and making sure.
We plan to coordinate that with the North Middlesex Council of Governments.
That's
and-
correct.
And, Frank Posniak,
Yes, who's the
Okay.
director,
Director.
who we'll be inviting to the workshop, probably
Okay.
sometime in middle May.
Yeah.
We'll see how that plays out.
That's good, because then you'll have someone there who is technical in nature, who will be able to ask the technical questions
Exactly.
and make sure people
How long does it take to get a
understand.
phone? Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Got it.
Just to keep the board updated, the general public.
Good.
and-
Great.
Yep,
Okay,
thank you.
thank you.
That's my report, thank you.
Okay.
And before you
Oh,
we
good.
move on to that one, I just have one comment, and I would encourage as many people who are interested to come. I will post it on Facebook in the Mass Current News Pepperell when we know what the date is, but you still need to look at the official publications for Town Hall. And we encourage people to come to ask questions, but I will say right now, we will not tolerate people who are rude and disrespectful. It should be professional when people come. Some of the stuff that has been posted on Facebook, we can all disagree, that's okay, but it should be respectful and it should be professional, and I just want to throw that out there. This will be no different.
Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. Well said.
All set. Could move on to appointments. See, we got next, let's see, Roland?
Please consider reappointing Joseph J.
No problem. I was just looking.
Mazzola to the position of Veteran Service Officer according to Mass General Law, Chapter 115. This appointment can be for 1 to 3 years. So,
What have we done in the past, Mark? I can't remember your last year.
It's always been a 1-year appointment,
Okay.
so, but I just wanted you to know that.
Make a motion to approve, as stated by Roland.
Okay.
we haven't put a termination on there.
Oh, I thought you said a termination.
No, it's
Oh,
from 1 to 3 years.
oh, so for a
So we-
one-year term to expire,
April 30th,
2018.
18, 19, or 20.
18. We've always done it in 1
Yeah,
year,
so
and
just
maybe we
1
should
years.
stay
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay, so that motion, is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, passes. So it's for 1-year term. Thank you, Joseph. How long has Joseph been doing that?
Why do
Veteran
that?
Service Agent.
Yeah, why not do a 2-year?
Why do that?
Because you have an option 1 or 2 or 3.
Why go 1 year?
To be back next year to have a reappointment, that's all. We have appointments every year.
It's gonna be the same guy every year, why?
It could be the same guy every year. We don't know.
Evaluation process, that
Yeah,
comes with
yeah, we don't know. You know,
He
Joe
may
wants-
decide he may not want to do it
Yeah,
anymore
yeah.
at some point.
Yeah,
That's what I mean, we could hold him for 3 years. Can't go nowhere.
Joe,
You can always retire.
Did you hear that?
That's
You can always retire.
Good
No,
at
our
his
cable's
job.
out.
Phil wants.
Cable's out.
Well, he's good at his
He's done
job, he
anyways.
knows what he's doing.
But I mean, you know, we
Yeah.
just,
Very
it gives
good
him the
job.
opportunity, if things happen in his life to change,
There
that,
you
you
go.
know, doesn't have
I don't
to.
want him
Joe,
to
Joe
go.
does a great job for us.
Yeah.
And it's a very
He knows.
intense
So
job.
Peggy, my question was, before I got interrupted nicely by Phil, how many years has Joe been doing this for the public? Roughly.
Let me see if I can tell you.
Ooh, gonna go for the specific time?
Long time, for sure.
Yeah, that's why I should go back.
File will open.
No problem. I just, we have so much
Well, we
time
could-
on our schedule here, so we can just sit back and relax. Take it in.
We're trying to
Take it in.
get it done by
2008.
7:30.
Yeah.
2008?
2008?
Okay,
Okay, so 9 years.
9 years.
Should get him like a 10-year pin or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Next year.
Next year he gets his 10-year pin.
Oh, I want him to go for the 15.
He's got the answer.
Well,
I mean, he is the veteran service officer, so he should get like a chevron for every 4 years, right?
There you go.
ooh,
Years of
there you
service.
go, there you go, see?
Roland's got
Military
it.
man.
Yeah.
Roland's got it
He knows
down.
what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, you gotta pull him in here every year to say, yeah,
Where is he?
we want you.
Some
to-
Oh, he's sick.
Oh, he is? Oh, I didn't know that.
He can,
sick.
he
What's
can
he-
stay there and keep his germs there.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
fine.
you know what, good point,
But I hope he feels better.
yeah.
But he can
I
keep
want
his
to
germs
elect him
there.
every year, go ahead.
Okay, next we have up, looks like another,
When you lose him.
No, that's just
remember?
the
good.
chapter 115.
okay, thank you. Okay, action items done. Old and new business.
No, we
No,
didn't
we're
do
not
one
doing
more.
the action items. We
I
have
found
to, we
Go ahead,
have
Roland.
junk
Let it rip.
dealer license renewals. Please consider the following junk dealer license renewals with expiration date of May 1st, 2018. So we have for renewals, we have Susan M. Newmare, the Bronze Bell, South Street, or South Road. We have Miss Kathleen McGuire of South Row Antiques at 24 River Road, and we have Mr.
You
Miltitis.
should let
Yeah, I should
Steve
let
do that one.
Steve
Oh,
do that
yeah,
one.
see, now you're profiling. I'm not the Greek one, I just married in.
I said Steve, let Steve.
Oh, yeah, he is the Greek
He
one.
He is the great, right?
Titsanikas.
That's Sitsanikas.
Miltiades.
Miltiades, Mr. Miltiades Sitsanikas, Mel's Barber
So
Shop.
he's got a
barbershop.
silent Z.
Yeah,
And Forrest W. Irons, the Smitty Shop on 181 South Road.
okay,
That's 4 renewals.
okay, and what's the pleasure of the board?
I move we renew them.
Okay.
I
Have a
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. License have been renewed. Just like that, poof, magic.
Done, done.
It's magic.
It's magic at the select board's meetings.
So is Mel's son, is he, are they a junior and senior? Okay, that's what I thought.
That's Okay, let's move on, some more exciting business.
I just wanted to.
There isn't any. What?
Yeah, the ABCC approved the transfer of the license for Pepperell Beverage.
Oh, they did?
great.
Oh, good.
So I have.
Effective when?
That's what I'm waiting for. I see Sue Rainey's car down there.
Friday,
Oh,
Oh,
that's, I
great.
knew it was,
the
yep.
28th
Great.
There you
is when
go.
they're passing papers.
good.
That's
This
it.
Friday.
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah. Good, good, good.
So I prepared
Good
the
job.
license for you to sign.
Since we already approved it.
Yeah, let's do that. Just put my,
Only signature is the certificate, correct?
what is three? Oh, yeah, okay.
What? Yes.
The only signature?
Okay, there's junk dealer, one. I guess we could have done this after, but it's okay.
We don't have to sign, yeah, that's just that, okay.
Two, yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, and then the alcohol beverage license.
That's it.
Okay, any old or new business? Mr. Town Administrator.
All set, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so we can have a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you, and have a great night.